Motorcycle tires. What do those three numbers on that sidewall mean? And how far can you vary one way or another? And what are the pros and cons of making those changes? Let's take a quick look at it. First number, that is the actual width of your tire. Second number, that is what they call an aspect ratio. And what that is a percentage of the width itself. And the last number, that is just your rim diameter. Now, how much can you get away with changing any of those numbers depending on your rim size? Well, of course, the rim size you cannot change, but can you go a little bit wider? Sure. Can you go a little bit taller or a little bit more low profile? To a certain extent, yes, but there's a few things you need to take into account. If you go wider, you run the risk of actually making contact with your swing arm or even your front forks. Your height, well, as it goes through the full suspension travel, you run the risk of it hitting the inside of the machine itself. Now, what are the advantages of going with a wider tire? Well, you can end up with a wider contact patch, which gives you more traction. On the downside of that, well, you're adding more mass to the tire and then more rotational weight. Now, why would you want to go a little bit lower profile? Well, that's going to give you a little bit stiffer cornering because you have a lower sidewall flex. Conversely, if you go with a taller tire, you get a little bit smoother ride because your sidewall is taller and thicker. So it's really up to you to find that sweet spot of where you want to be. Now, let's look at a couple of different variations that you might run into. On your street tires, they're going to be in that same metric configuration for the most part with those three numbers. Same thing for most of your off-road tires as well. Now, where you may run into a little bit of a difference is on your adventure bikes, because some of those, they may be either tubed or a tubeless setup. Now, the rule of thumb on that one is you can run a tubeless tire on either a tubed or a tubeless rim. Now, you do not want to do that in the opposite direction. A tube tire is not what you want to use on a tubeless rim, as the sidewalls, they're not quite as strong and the bead on the inside doesn't lock in quite as well, and that can sometimes cause it to rotate on the rim, and that is what you don't want. So just be aware of that when you're considering a tubed tire. Now, there is an instance where you're not going to have those three numbers. You will only have two. And in most instances, that's either for a small trail bike or a scooter. Now, the two numbers that they do give you is going to be the width and then the rim diameter. And the reason they don't give an aspect ratio is, for the most part, it really doesn't exist because it is 100%. So if it's a 2.5 by 17, she's 2.5 inches wide, 2.5 inches tall, and then a 17-inch rim diameter. Pretty simple. Now, if you're needing to do a metric conversion, you want to look for, of course, the rim size, and then look at a ratio that is almost 9/10 or 10/10 or close to it, like an 80/90 or a 60/70. Somewhere in that neighborhood is going to get you in the ballpark for that particular machine. Our tire finder is extremely simple to use. All you do is enter in your three numbers: the width, the aspect ratio, and then the rim size. And then it's going to list out everything that we have available for your machine. Now, if you still can't decide from that point which one you need to go with, give us a call. We are here to help you. We can help guide you in the one that's going to best fit your application and then get it to you quickly.